Hey, welcome back to Bake Monkey, everybody. Hey, when you're walking down that snack aisle in the store, are you taunted by little Debbie like I am? Those oatmeal cream cookies just staring you in the face? Well, now you're going to be taunted by a little monkey, because Bake Monkey's bringing these home to your kitchen. Follow me up to the kitchen, we'll get started. Come on! Ah, little Debbie, huh? That charming little vixen, baking up all those treats so nice for us. Hey, I can't say that I don't get a little bit excited for this one. The oatmeal cream cookie is one of my favorites. And we're gonna start it off here with our butter. Make sure your butter is softened. You don't want to be trying to stir in hard butter. And some brown sugar. And we're gonna follow that up with a couple other little stars of the show here. We're gonna add some cinnamon for a little bit of that spicy flavor and some cocoa powder. I'm not exactly sure what the cocoa powder does, but it does come together nicely. And give these ingredients a real nice thorough mixing. Now the next thing we're gonna add here is gonna be our egg yolk. Feel free to use a whole egg if you want to use the egg white as well. The only reason I didn't is I substituted basically the egg white for some meringue powder, which also includes some cornstarch in it. So I wanted to get that in there so I'd have a little bit thicker batter with that cornstarch and powder as opposed to using the egg white. But if you don't have meringue powder, feel free to use your whole egg. Works just as good, you'll just have a little bit thinner consistency here. If you do end up using the egg white instead of the meringue powder, my only suggestion would be use about a half teaspoon of cornstarch in your recipe to keep your batter thickened up. And let's move on to folding in our flour and oats. That's looking really nice. Get these sweet little babies rolled out and put on a baking sheet with some parchment paper. And into the oven they went. Didn't they come out looking beautiful? Look at those gorgeous little sweethearts. I would definitely ask that one to the prom. And onward we travel to our destination, cream filling in your mouth. I don't have the coordinates for that location, but I'm sure you'll find it. So the first element I'm bringing you with this cream filling is going to be similar to the technique I used for the cream filling in my homemade Oreos. See the card above if you want to check that recipe out. But basically we're gonna boil up some sugar with some water, just kind of get that reduced down to a syrup, and then we're gonna vigorously stir that into some vegetable shortening until it all comes together and becomes a real nice kind of sugar paste there. Sugar and fat paste. It doesn't sound that appealing when you say it like that, does it? Sugar and fat paste. Alright. Delicious. After we get that all stirred up to the consistency we're looking for, we're going to be adding in some homemade marshmallow fluff that we brought about in our Easter macaron recipe. See the card above for that recipe as well. In that one you're going to learn this marshmallow fluff recipe. It ended up really good. You're going to want to try this cream filling for sure. And that, my friends, is what our proper little gentlemen come out looking like with a little TLC from you. Kudos. You guys enjoy the recipe, spread good vibes, and click subscribe.